For your humility, I am gladdened by your visit, Buhari assured Honorable Agocha. Honorable Obi Agocha, the House of Representative member representing Ukwano Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency, recently visited former President Muhammad Buhari GCFR at his country home in Dora, Katsina State. The purpose of Agocha's visit to President Buhari was to seek his intervention and elicit his support for political dialogue and constructive engagement that could engender a resolution of the salient issues surrounding the continued detention and trial of Nnamdi Kanu, and that could lead to his release on pragmatic national reconciliation considerations. For the missteps, utterances, and ill gestures of the past, especially on the part of my constituent and brother Nnamdi Kanu, I am deeply sorry. Honorable Agocha further expressed his belief that a political resolution would not only address the grievances of parties on all sides and promote greater understanding and unity within the country. I don't know whether going to see Buhari has an effect. The person who is sitting on the seat is actually a Tinubu man. So, and the more I hear, and I know they hear say Tinubu and Buhari, then they know they're talking terms. So, I'm not going to say they're actually on talking terms. Do you get? Why they carry up the Kanu matter? They go meet the former president on top waiting. We see won't ask him. And it will depend, sha. It depends. The matter is that the youth should be ready to attribute to the development of Nigeria. The elders in Nigeria should be ready to contribute to the development of Nigeria. The way forward looks like this. This is the key to development. Welfare of the youth should be sacrosanct. The elders should work toward the release of Nnamdi Kanu at no cost. The move have opened the door for political solution. Let us be sincere. Nnamdi Kanu should be released by the authority. It will go a long way to resolve the issues. All right. The matter is the youth should be ready to okay. The elders should work towards the release of Nnamdi Kanu at no cost. The move have opened the door for political solution. Let us be sincere. Nnamdi Kanu should be released by the authority. It will go a long way to resolve the issue. Yeah. All the whole gra wey dey happen and the shenanigans wey dey happen for the southeastern region. If they release that man, a lot of things will go right. A lot. Things will correct themselves, fall back into place. Good move. We cannot be murdering ourselves and think that we are wise. He who fights and runs lives to fight another day. Political solution is the best option. I said it is one of the conditions that would make the rig election for Tinubu that he must continue the detention of Kanu. It was agreed and signed, so Tinubu will just tell you, go and meet Buhari. Can you imagine this? You are visiting the man who incarcerated him illegally, left him there, and no more in power, instead of visiting the current president. That was what I thought too. But I'm thinking, something may not warrant, I'm sure. An agreement was agreed and signed that for Tinubu to be president, he must continue the detention of Kanu. So Tinubu simply asked people to go and beg Buhari. Buhari will never have no peace for putting Nigerians in hunger. Buhari didn't put you in hunger, bro. It was a lazy father that failed you because he has done his homework well. You will not be blaming someone else's father for your failure and misfortune. Really. This is actually a very insensitive thing to say. Look who is talking. Producing more margarine is the solution. They work like machine. Anybody that have work, just buy Kanu and load that margarine. They will do a better job. Make una leave me. And I don't start. So last Buhari is still in Dora, Katsina State or elsewhere. Help me ask them all. The fool who flew the kite is cooling hill in the DSS bungalow. Why didn't he release him when he was in power? Exactly my question. That is a man who plays politics with wisdom. He knows who and who to meet. He's different from those apprentice politicians who comment on every issue thinking he is doing opposition. Igbo politicians have nothing to achieve in the next 500 years coming. No hope. Okay. Great move with wisdom. Thank you, my brother, for the sharp understanding you notice in this move. It is not everything you can achieve with force or power. Exactly. Underline it. But with great move and wisdom, it could be sometime achieved. It can be sometime achieved easily. I wish him the success in this style of movement. Kanu's freedom will be successfully secured, inshallah. Nonsensical human beings. In fact, two people are not even human. That is why you are called animals in the zoo. You people are trying to cover up, trying to bring us to reality. What does not exist, the zoo is gone forever, and they become irredeemable. Did he offend anyone? No is the answer. He is persecuted for speaking the truth, and that enough should set him free. New Buhari, last I checked, the original one has died and buried in Saudi Arabia. Are we still on this? We are not begging because he's an innocent man that committed no crime. None to the law. Besides, he has been discharged and acquitted by the appeal court. The law says anyone who comes to try him is a terrorist. So the new Buhari is not the one, is not, so new Buhari or not, he must be released unconditionally. A man who could not release him when he was in power, now that he has no say in the government of the day you visited, to do what? Please tell us you go there for your own selfish reason. Because when I'm saying this man, where you come outside say you want to do this thing, people go talk. Apart from say people go talk, people don't get better mouth for where Buhari dey. Alright. The followers of Nnamdi Kanu are not helping matters. They can do any tangible thing for his release, but we discourage anyone that is trying for him. Some call him Tiger. They don't know he is roasting. Perhaps he is the one who sent this man to apologize on his behalf. That is good for him. When he chose a certain set of people to accompany him for a republic, many of such people have abandoned him and followed the one. This is called EPA. Alright. Useless politicians everywhere. He just wants to say something so that you'll be noticed. Really? Going to Buhari does not add up. Though I'm sure you went there for your selfish interest. You are on your own. No, God forbid anything with Buhari. Our leaders met Buhari during his days as president and pleaded for political solutions. But as a Fulani man, he thought he knew everything. His words were, I will not interfere with judiciary. Later, appeal court discharged and acquit him. He will still interfere with his northern cabinet as presidency. Nobody should beg animals. Nobody should beg dead animals for anything. Okay, I like for this particular article, then talk to me everything be gra. Honorable Gocha did the right thing in the sight of God. This apology is a vita. It is a great evil to broadcast that a living soul died and buried and misplaced with someone else who is operating in his being and name. Do that to someone who doesn't have the fear of God. He will murder you all. All those who promote such evil should imagine if it is them or their own relative. For the sake of those whose brain function halfway, the story of Buhari's death is a demonic lie. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.